This past weekend, while speaking at a women's retreat, I shared a time when my past behavior had wounded someone I loved and damaged our relationship. And when God first revealed this to me, showing me the gunk in me he wanted to purge and to heal, I felt overwhelmed. All I could see was the massive mountain ahead, all the changes that I needed to make, and the ways I wanted God to repair the relationship. It was like when you open the door to an old shed into which you've been tossing boxes and bags, a shed with a leaky roof and with holes in the siding through which mice and bugs and all sorts of vermin enter. And you are overwhelmed by the mess. You know you need to clean it, but you're not sure where to start. And frankly, you're worried that maybe the space is beyond salvaging. Have you ever been there? If so, you might gain encouragement from Isaiah 57, verses 14 to 15, and the heart of God this passage reveals. Starting in verse 14, and it will be said, build up, prepare the road, remove the obstacles out of the way of my people. For this is what the high and exalted one says, he who lives forever, whose name is holy. I live in a high and holy place, but also with the one who is contrite and lowly in spirit, to revive the spirit of the lowly, and to revive the heart of the contrite. The passage I just read, it offers 4 truths we can hold tight to the next time we struggle with guilt over past sins, regret for broken relationships, and overwhelm when we consider all the restoration work that lies ahead. Our God is above all. He sees all, he draws near to all, and he brings strength and healing to all who in turn draw near to him. First, God is above all. The verse says he is exalted and lives on high. He is outside of time and space and therefore not subject to human limitations. He also views everything from on high, meaning his perspective isn't short-sighted. It's not distorted. It's not obstructed. It's not selfishly motivated. He sees everything all the time, including our pain, how we behaved last week, and the radiant people he is molding us into. Second, he draws near to the contrite and the lonely, to those who acknowledge their sin, their weaknesses, and their hurts, and who seek to live in a way that honors him. And also those who are contrite and lowly because others have beaten them down. In both scenarios, in all scenarios, our God moves closer. That is one of the most consistent character traits we see of God throughout Scripture. He is a God who moves closer always. When we sin, when we turn from him, when we reach towards him, when we're unaware of him, when we honor him, and when we don't. He moves towards us, and never to condemn, never to shame, but to transform, to heal and revive, to bring strength to the weary and encouragement to those who feel ready to break, ready to give in. When we turn to him, trusting that he truly has and will provide all that we need. And then I love finally where he said, build up, prepare the road, remove the obstacles out of the way of my people. Rebuilding is hard. Repairing relationships is hard. Repairing ourselves when we've been wounded or allowing God to repair us, following his steps towards healing, that's hard as well. But he builds us up. He prepares us. He removes the obstacles. He brings restoration and healing to us and to our relationships as we draw near to him, knowing that he is in every moment drawing near to us.